Folks, welcome into the News 12 Now desk. Thanks for joining us here on this Friday, December the 16th. Getting close here to Christmas. Hopefully you've done all of your Christmas shopping. If not, this is the weekend to do it because it is going to be here before we know it. Anywho, let's get into it. We're here with some of our top stories, some of the big things you guys are clicking on over on our website, some of the things you guys want a little bit more information about. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We'll start with another arrest being made in the murder of an Aiken County mother. Crystal Anderson was reported missing back in August in Wagner. Since then, the Aiken County Sheriff's Office has charged her boyfriend, Tony Berry, with her disappearance and murder. Yesterday, Berry's son, Darius Berry, who you see here on your screen, was charged with accessory to Anderson's murder. Darius's bond has been set at $20,000. Father Tony did not get bond. So again, Darius Berry charged with accessory to Crystal Anderson's murder, as the officials start to put the pieces together a little bit in what exactly happened. There's been some new information with that as well. They believe Tony Berry killed Crystal Anderson back in August and then put her in the trunk of her car. People say they saw the two arguing earlier that morning and then saw Tony Berry putting Crystal Anderson into the car, and then deputies found her car burned in Newberry County. So they have charged him with murder, have not found Crystal Anderson's body yet, but they are starting to put together a little bit of a timeline, start to kind of match up some of those pieces and try to figure out exactly what happened so they can give this family some closure. Our Hallie Turner has done some great extensive follow-up reporting on this story since the beginning. So if you want to learn more about this, she's got all of the information on our website. Stories going back from August to September, just a timeline of what exactly has happened, what we know, the information that we've gotten from officials in real time. So Hallie's done all that. You can check that out over on our website. A North Augusta mom remains behind bars this morning on a murder and homicide by child abuse charge after her 6-month-old died from exposure to fentanyl. Tuesday, Brittany Hamilton was denied bond. Incident reports now show North Augusta Public Safety has responded to 19 calls involving Hamilton since 2012. Most of them happening in the last 2 years. Now, last year, officers visited the North Augusta home where she lives with her parents 7 times just last year. This year, 7 times again. So 14 of those 19 calls have come this year and last year. Now, over the last decade, those calls range from well-being checks, suspicious activity, break-ins, medical complaints, disorders, civil matters, and child abuse. Now, officers found drugs and drug paraphernalia during a suspicious activity call in 2020. The drugs were destroyed. Nobody was charged. In another incident last year, Hamilton's second child tested positive for amphetamines. Reports showed DFACS was trying to remove that child from Brittany's custody, and that's kind of the layout of what we know now. So this is not the first time she's had an issue with law enforcement, not her first run-in with the law. We've got all of her run-ins, again, on our website, WRDW.com. And then this story has just been blowing up here the last couple days. A 5-month manhunt in Burke County ends in an hours-long standoff in North Augusta. This is video from that scene on Wednesday night. 20-year-old Jordan Perkins now behind bars, one of 2 suspects wanted in a shooting that killed one and injured several more at a legal bar back in Burke County in July. Now, you can see Jordan Perkins going to pop up on your screen here. He's got a white t-shirt on, kind of hard to see in this video, but you've seen this before. You can see this on our website as well. You know the video. Now, we told you yesterday multiple agencies were involved in this. North Augusta Public Safety, U.S. Marshal's Office, Burke County Sheriff, SWAT team, handful of agencies out there handling this. Neighbors in Walnut Grove were left in the dark on this. Some had to evacuate their homes for hours while they went through this standoff. We did catch up with one neighbor to see what was going through his mind when it all went down.
At first start, I thought it might have been a drug bust or something like that. Then more and more cops came. I knew it was more than that. I saw all these lights, blue and red lights and stuff like that. And it was about 5 o'clock, and so I opened my door and looked out. Then more and more police vehicles came. I heard somebody on a loudspeaker. Couldn't really tell what they were saying.
So just a shocked reaction from neighbors as this all went down again in that Walnut Grove neighborhood in North Augusta. As of now, Burke County says they have not set a court date for Perkins. They're also still looking for Jawandre Kelly, in that case. If you know anything about where Kelly may be, you are asked to call deputies. There is a $10,000 reward for information leading to an arrest. So again, Kelly and Perkins both wanted for a shooting, a murder that happened at an illegal bar in Burke County back in July. One man was shot and killed. Several others were injured, and they've been looking for the two ever since. Finally, we're able to get to Perkins this week, and now just looking for Jawandre Kelly in that case. So again, if you know anything, you are asked to contact deputies. As always, you can find all of this information, all these stories, and much more over on our website, WRDW.com. Also, if you're watching this on Facebook or on our website, make sure to download our app on your Roku, Fire Stick, Apple TV, whatever streaming service you use. Be sure to look up WRDW and go ahead and download our streaming app. You can get this 24/7 News 12 Now content coverage right here at the desk. Our First Alert weather forecast, I-Team investigations, high school sports coverage, and much, much more. It is a free app, so why not go ahead and download it so you stay up to date with all the information that's going on in your community. And it'll keep you safe, if we have severe weather or anything like that. That's going to wrap it up here for our top headlines for this Friday, December 16th. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have a great, safe, happy, healthy weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday for Monday's top headlines. Have a good one.